Hey Corey, just wanted to show you. I just received the sermon file from you, so I just wanted to show you how to upload a sermon into the website to Sermon Speaker. It's pretty easy to do. So basically, what you're seeing here is my Dropbox. So I went ahead and downloaded that. Or it's downloading, and it has finished downloading to my computer. And so what I'm going to do now is log into the website. So I'm going to go to www.joychurch.org /WP for WordPress dash login dot PHP. I know that's a mouthful, but once you get that in there and hit return, and you come up to the login screen, then you can simply bookmark this site. You can put it in the toolbar here for easy access, or you can put it in your favorites or wherever. You can just bookmark it, and then it'll be there for you. So basically, you're at the website login screen. I'll set you up with a username and password. For now, I'm going to use mine. Okay, and once I give that to you and you enter it in here, you can click Remember Me, and you probably won't have to enter that in again. And just log in. Okay, this is the administrator back end of the website. Basically, once I log in and I'm here at the administrator back end of the website, I usually just go ahead and click on the name to open up the front end. Okay. Now, because I'm logged in as an administrator, what you see here is we have a little extra toolbar going across the top. That's for administrators. So basically, this is how simple it is. If you want to add a sermon, and that's all we're going to deal with on this video. If you want to add a sermon, just go New and scroll all the way down to Sermon, New Sermon. Oh, well, um, yeah, well, that's how you add a new one. I've already got Sundays in there, so all I really need to do is upload the audio, but that's okay. This is how you add a new one. So you enter in the sermon title here. You enter in the date. You just click in the box and just choose a date of whenever the sermon was. What type of service, Sunday morning, Wednesday night. The main Bible passage, whether he's speaking from Ephesians 3 or 4 or whatever, just type that in there. The main Bible passage. Over here, I usually type in whoever's preaching that sermon. So we'll type in, I just typed in McLean, and it brought up him because I type them in a lot. And just click add, and that's the preachers. I said the main Bible passage. So if you got a sermon series, you add that there and click add. And then if you have a description for the sermon, you add it there. I usually don't have one, so I just leave that blank. The book of the Bible, you can put Ephesians in there, or whatever he's preaching out of, if you wanted to. Now, here it is, location of the MP3. Generally, you'd click in here, click Add Sermon Audio, and it takes you to the media library. This is images and audio that is already uploaded to the site. Your sermon audio won't be, so you just click on Upload Files, click on Select Files, and then we're going to go to the wherever you saved that MP3 from. And right there's the one I downloaded from Dropbox, and I would just open that, and it would upload that file. But I'm going to cancel that right now because I'm going to upload it for real in the one I've already created. So you upload it there, and then you don't have to worry about any of that, none of that. Sermon notes. When I get the PDF file for the sermon notes, you do the same thing. You add file, you upload files, you select files, and then you go and get the PDF. Um, oh, look at there. There's no, that's not it. But you go get the PDF and upload it there. So let's cancel that. And you know, don't laugh, but I just noticed this bulletin field. You know, I've got the bulletin separately underneath on another page with the video announcements, and I guess we can leave them there, but it already has a space for the bulletin, so you can just click Add File and go get the Sunday bulletin and upload it, and everything's in one place: the audio sermon, the sermon notes, and the Sunday bulletin. So you know, I don't know why I haven't paid attention to that before, but I've never used that, and we might want to consider using that, just getting rid of the other bulletin location over there. All right, featured image. I usually, depending on the sermon series, if it's, oh gosh, um, healing the sick, then then I simply just go to Google Images, Google healing the sick, find a nice image, save it to my desktop, and I can set featured image there. Select files, go get the image, and upload it, and that is the picture that appears for the sermons. And so basically, that's all you have to do. We don't usually allow comments. You really don't want comments on these sermons. Not that pastor does a bad job, but because you get all kinds of crazies on the site, and no telling what they'll leave. So I never enable comments. So basically, once you fill all that in, you're done. You just click publish, and as soon as you click publish, it's live up on the website in under the sermons tab. So now I'm going to go over here to sermons. Okay, so I didn't save that, so therefore it's gone now. So the last sermon, that would have been, there we go, February 19th, Luke. So I'm just going to edit this. I've already put everything in there other than the audio. Build up to build up. Okay, date 219. Build up to build up. Preachers Luke Fall. Sunday morning Ephesians 4:7. I didn't have any description. I don't think this is under sermon topic. If it is, you put it in there. Now, location of MP3. I'm going to add the sermon audio. Select files. I'm going to go to desktop. Click on my audio. Click open. And I got to wait for this little bar to finish there. This would be a good time to go get you a Diet Pepsi or a cup of coffee or whatever you need to do, because sometimes, depending on the size of the MP3 file, it could take several minutes to upload, but we'll wait here on it. There's some little fields over here I want to show you that we need to fill out once it gets uploaded. This will automatically be filled in. You can fill in the title. You can put the sermon there if you wanted to. I usually don't mess with caption. And these fields are good for search engine optimization. I don't know if that's really important on this particular site or on these sermons, but it's just good practice to go ahead and put a sermon on being built up by Luke Fall at Joy Church, Matthews, North Carolina. That would be excellent keywords to put into the description that Google would pick up on. So you might want to put those in there. So as we patiently wait on this to upload, once it uploads, what we're going to do is I just click use this file, and it's going to go ahead and put it into our sermon manager there. Okay, so updating the site is it's a pretty simple thing. Once you log into admin and go to the front end, you just navigate to the page that you want to edit. And once you're on that page, up in the very top, you'll see a little option to edit page. You simply click on that and it'll take you directly to the page editing menu for that page. And you can just change the text, the wording, the pictures, and I'll show you how to do all that in some later videos. You could probably run errands, go pick up stuff for room at the inn, or whatever you wanted to do here. uh, Especially if Luke or McLean gets a little long-winded, then these files can get kind of heavy, and it takes a while to upload them to the website, depending on your internet connection and what all you got going on. Right now, I'm probably not helping the situation. I have a lot of projects open right now that I'm working on, so that's probably slowing me down a bit. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, very good. Now, there's the sermon. It automatically put in the URL, the title, which was the file name, and look, artist Luke Fall. How about that? And then we've got that was automatically filled in. So Rick must do this whenever he's doing recording the MP3. 21927 by Luke Fall. So just use this file. Okay, so now it's in there. That MP3 is in there. I've already uploaded the sermon notes, and I've uploaded the bulletin to this page to see what it looks like. We're not allowing comments. Sermon topics, I didn't put one. I've just found this image, spiritual gifts, on Google. I'm not sure if that's right or not. I wasn't there Sunday, unfortunately. So I think that's pretty right. I read through the notes just a little bit, and I think it's about spiritual gifts. But there we go. Just click update, and if it was a new sermon, you would click. It would just click upload or whatever, and now that's updated. So now you can come up to the top here and click view sermon. And that is the sermon page that I just created. There's the date, Sunday morning, Bible text. Luke Fall did it. Here's the audio. You just click on the audio, and I usually click on it to make sure it's working, because sometimes I've uploaded them and they'd be new sound.
We're talking about gifts this morning. We're talking about a few things, but it's all flowing out of this idea of gifts.
Yeah, so that's good. Old Luke's talking there. So there we go. And there's the bulletin. How about that? And built up to build up. And I'm just going to click on this because I've never done it before. And it just pops up the bulletin in a separate window. Cool. Alrighty then. And they can just download the bulletin from there. So yeah, I mean, we might want to change it, just put it there and not have to go to two different places. Since it's right there in the sermon audio anyway, that's up to you and Cindy and the powers that be at Joy Church there. So basically, I just click on the sermons tab, see what it'd be looking like in the lineup, and it'd be looking good. We got old Leon in there. He's looking spiffy. And Ephesians, the mystery revealed. So all this now, it seems to be updated. I updated these dates on these recent posts. That was looking pretty bad back there in 2016. So I just updated the dates only, not the content. So basically, that's how you do the sermon audio. You're all done with the sermon audio on that. I'll do some more videos later this week whenever I get some time, and show you how to edit the website, add events and stuff like that. It's pretty really, I mean, it's really easy. In fact, I'll just show you this now. If you click on upcoming events, you notice all our events are. I've broken them down into weeks. So this is this week of February 19th through the 25th. This is the 26th through the 4th, just so everything don't run in together. So I put it there, and basically when you put in an event, you can also upload a picture with it if you wanted to. You don't have to. And when you give the details about where it's located, it automatically puts in a map. There's the date, the time, and I just got the basic info. I mean, you can really, and I'll show you. Let's go up and create uh, a new event. Okay, so here's our event page, and basically you enter in what the event is. This is all self-explanatory. It's going to start from the 22nd, and it's going to go through the 22nd. It's going to be a meeting. We're going to meet at the church at 7 o'clock p.m. And we're going to leave there. It usually wants an end date, and that's one thing that I usually never get is a ending time. So I just guess at it. I'm going to say it's going to last for about an hour and a half, and you put in the description here. If it doesn't have a physical location, you can click this box, but usually you just type in Joy, and it brings up Joy Church and the address, and it automatically populates that for you, puts in the map for you. And event categories, if you don't see the event category, all you have to do is add a new one. And just type in a new one, softball practice. So when we get up a men's softball team, you got softball practice right there. Add new event, and there's softball practice. So that's how you add a new event. Yeah, you can enable registration for this event. That's what I was talking about earlier, that we can make things really simple on you guys if you want to go ahead and have people to register for things at the website. I mean, it's just so easy to do. You just enable registration, how many spaces are available, the maximum spaces per booking, the booking cutoff date, all that stuff. It's right there. Pretty self-explanatory. And basically, that's really all you need to know on that. Once you fill in the dates, then you click publish, and it adds it up to the event calendar. And that's how you add dates. Now that will add the event here. It will not add the event. This is a little bit confusing. It will not add the event on the home page in this section. That's a whole different event module. I know that's crazy, but you go to dashboard, and then the first events that you come to over here on the left-hand column, that would be for the front page. You just click on events, and you can explore by seeing what events is on the home page, and then clicking in there and seeing if the same events are replicated in here. So Joy Church Women's Beach Retreat, Seek God for the City, all that stuff I just entered in there, and that stuff appears on the homepage. So anything you put in here will appear on the homepage, and that is on the first events there. The second events down here, second event was our calendar that we looked at. Yeah, that's now you know how to do a sermon and you know how to do events. So that's two things. If you have any questions, be sure to give me a call, shoot me an email. I'll be glad to help you.